Yo, what up? It's Donut, and you tuning in to all your Illuminati news. We are going live right now, so I'm gonna let the live stream pick up some of the people checking this out. I'm streaming on my backup channel because my other channel can't post there until the end of the month because I got a strike and I want to be safe. But we're gonna get into some YElonunaki secrets. We've been covering Elon's connection to the aliens. And it seems like Kanye might be connected to the Raelians, which is a UFO cult. On this channel, we've been covering the connections between the alien agenda and all world events. When the entire world was locked down, what happened a month before was Storm Area 51, a Facebook event. And shout out to everybody following me on Facebook. Make sure you hit that like button. We are now able to stream on Facebook. Super excited about that. What up, Neil? What up, John? Yes, you caught alive. Yo, yo, yo. So Elon posted on November 28th this image, my bedside table. I believe Hitler went to sleep with Helen Blavatsky's book by his bedside table. And that goes into Theosophy. That goes into the Vril alien stuff in the occult. But something I noticed right here, if you look right down here, there's what is that? What is that right there? Well, if you were watching our video yesterday, we were talking about the Vril staff, the energy that they use to channel the Vril, which is an energy that is subterranean aliens living underground. And Elon Musk, what does he do for a living? He has a boring company. It's pretty boring, but he digs underground. There's a connection to the subterranean aliens. I mean, there's even articles of the lizards building cities underneath the ground. We hear about the dumbs, the underground bunkers. Oh, thank you, Maria. Woo woo. bro. So we're connecting this alien stuff. So right here, this is a Vril staff, the channel the Vril. Recently, Kanye told Alex Jones, let me channel. His wife likes to channel Marilyn Monroe, who's connected to the Kennedy files. Twitter is releasing the Twitter files. You got the X files. Marilyn Monroe was whacked because she was talking about the UFO files from JFK on Hollywood sets. And there's books written about this and reports. Okay, but anyway, check out this Vril staff. The Vril, which was a novel right here, The Coming Race, which inspired the Thule Society, which inspired the Nazi Party. The Vril staff is an object in the shape of a wand or staff used to channel the Vril. Used as a channel for Vril, right here. Oh, but maybe that's stretching because the Tibetan Vajra is that as well. Yes, this is true. This is the Tibetan Vajra. But this is connected to the Vril as well. Let me explain. The Nazis went to Tibet. That's where they got their logos. They were on a scientific expedition there. And this is where they got a lot of the occult stuff from. This is very important. If you watch the movie Indiana Jones, it goes over this. This is all a true story. And Indiana Jones is about a researcher named Waddle, a real guy who broke all this down. How all the history that we're told is false. So the Nazis went to Tibet to get this information and the symbols and the occult stuff. Well, this Vril staff comes from Tibet as well. That we see Elon have right here. And we're connecting it to the Vril. How is this connected to the Vril? And where are some proofs of this? Well, in the game Call of Duty, They have a Vril device right here, a Vril generator. That's what it's called. And they named it straight after, you can look it up, after the Vril. The Vril device is similar to the Vril staves that appear in the book, The Vril, The Power of the Coming Race. It's the Vril device that Elon has. Because things are way deeper than we know. We're told a story. There's a storyline to separate all of us. But behind the scenes, there is a bigger agenda, which is way deeper, way deeper. And this goes into the North Pole in Agartha. This Vril device is also called Agartha right here. It's an Agarthian device. As you can see, it says Agartha, the way through. Here, I'll read the whole thing because it's all connected. In its appearance, in the classified drawing, it is simpled that the Vril device was originally meant to fulfill the role in the story that the Agarthian device, you got Agartha, which is the north, that we'll get into that. That's important to remember. Eventually fulfills, as the drawing states that the Vril device is the way through. They call it the way because Lam means in Tibetan the way, and this is where we get this whole concept of these aliens that you see on the back of the dollar bill. They're pushing this alien agenda. It's all connected to it, and hey, there might be some truth to this subterranean alien stuff. Who knows? But this was drawn by Aleister Crowley. Even Google has Google Lambda. And you'll see here in a minute how Google colors are connected straight to all this. We'll get into that. So here's the Agarthian device, which goes into Agartha, the Vril vessel. Here's the Vril vessel, which is the Agarthian device. I've never played this game, Modern Warfare, but a lot of people do. And in the game, Modern Warfare, you see the Vril device right here. And what this is representing, the way through, this is hella Masonic. Let me show you real quick. Here's Manly P. Hall's book. That's what that is right here. It's Dante Divine Comedy, the keys to Dante Divine Comedy. Right here, and that's all connected. And it goes into the 9 different processes of the soul leaving purgatory. And that's why there's 9 steps right here. Here's the Divine Comedy. You can see it all right here. It's all symbolic, all symbology. And this is all in Modern Warfare, the game, with the M and M. You got Eminem, or it's a 33, 33rd degree, released on Bill Gates' birthday, October 28th. Everything that gets played out from these artists and these occultists and these politicians is on a astrological alignment. You got takeoff of the Migos sacrificed on the day of Samhain on November 1st. When the Shemitah ended, for example, the British pound collapsed. On the election date, November 8th, Evelyn de Rothschild passed away, part of the banking dynasty. All these death dates and days that things happen on a world stage, like Pluto's return, 222, George Washington born on 222, Kanye West releases his Donda ritual where Elon Musk went to watch it with Marilyn Manson, 222. You got Joe Biden coming out at 2:22 p.m. on 222 to talk about all the war stuff going on. Reagan as well came out to get it's all there through the stars. And they released this game on Bill Gates' birthday, Modern Warfare, with all that Vril stuff. But you can see the 33 right there for Order Out of Chaos. It was also on the Georgia Guidestones. There was an M and M. Like you got the rapper Eminem, who performs at the Super Bowl, the Superb Owl in the day before. You got Kodak Black. They tried to assassinate him. I don't know who. Somebody tried to assassinate him on Justin Bieber's birthday party. You'll notice that all the same people that rise in the spotlight all go through rituals, and they're all connected together. Oh, thank you, Miss Elk. What up, Dion? Thank you, Dania, Diamond, Derek. What's up? If you're just tuning in, make sure you hit that like button. We going deep into the Vril alien. And if you like this content, we are 100% independent here. Me and Chan, my cat. And the best way to support us is through the Patreon. I got the links down below. So you got this M&M on the Georgia Guidestones, which was built on 322, the 322 date, February 12th. Leaves 322 days left in the year, and that's when they're going to have the Super Bowl. This goes into Skull and Bones. And I was just watching that movie with Jim Carrey, the 23 number, the Enigma, the 23. That's pretty wild, that movie. A really great movie. I've never seen it. I finally watched it, but it's pretty good. But you got that on the Georgia Guidestones, the Eminem, like Modern Warfare, which shows this Vril energy staff. If you're just tuning in, we're going over the Vril energy staff that Elon, the YElonunaki has on this cover. And this is all connected to some UFO stuff. He posted this on November 28th, which leaves 33 days left in the year. It goes into Theosophy. All the masters of Helen Blavatsky's learning came from Tibet. As you can see, that Vril staff comes from Tibet as well, and this is why the Nazis went to Tibet on their expedition, like in the movie Indiana Jones. And all this is connected to the North Pole, Theosophy. There's all these different races, and the last race will leave Earth and start a new society. So the fifth race would be the Aryans. The sixth race would be replaced by another race. And then the last race will leave Earth. Sounds a lot like what Elon's doing. He even tweeted, Starship takes beings of Earth to Mars. This is his whole thing. This is all movie script being played out. The arc of space. He's going to bring everyone out. This is going straight to Helen Blavatsky's stuff. And there was one race called the Hyperboreas, the Hyperboreans, which is connected to the North Pole. This is the second root race. And these are what these occultists believe. And the Hyperborean is the North Pole. The Nazis went to the North Pole. Here's the Hyperborea. You can see this logo in a lot of different things in the occult, in even video games. And in the middle is the pyramid, the pyromid. You got the Illuminati pyromid on the US dollar bill because the 33rd vice president was a theosophist and he wanted to put the occult symbols from the coinage onto the silver certificate. And he was a theosophist and a 32nd degree Mason with the president, which was the 34th president. And Helen Blavatsky, when she went to America, she was astonished. At least this is what Rudolf Steiner wrote about. And he was connected to this Theosophy, that she was astonished how the political process was super connected to the occult. And we could totally see that with everything going on today. And the occult means the hidden world. This is stuff that we're not taught in school, but this is stuff that they are taught. Like Helen Blavatsky and Kanye West, they all know this stuff. Elon Musk, definitely. He was created by Operation Paperclip, which was the Nazi program that moved over here to America using Disney and all that. We'll get into that. But the Vril, the coming race, right here, Theosophists, notably Helen Blavatsky, Rudolf Steiner, accepted this book based on occult truth. And this influenced the Thule Society. The Thule Society was this alien cult, like the Raelians, which is where we got the Nazi Party from. This is what turned into the Socialist Party. And you can see their logo is Hyperborea as well. Right here, the four different corners. The four different corners, just like Microsoft. And Thule, right here, Thule, what does that mean? It all goes back to the North Pole, where Hyperborea is. Hyperborea is the northest of the north, the north wind, the North Pole, where Santa Claus comes from. Thule definition means the most northerly region of it means the north. Is this why Kanye West named his kid North? You got Santa Claus. The whole idea and concept of Satan Claus, Santa Claus, comes from the Coca-Cola Company. If you notice, the Coca-Cola Company is red and white. Go look up the gravestone of the guy who created Coca-Cola. He was a 33rd degree Mason, probably. On his tombstone, it showed that. He was also a war vet, and he suffered from a lot of addiction to drugs. So he was trying to create a medicine that you can drink, like a drug, but cocaine in the Coca-Cola. And they first promoted it to women who were cranky. Here, have some Coca-Cola. It's got it's pretty much like lean, what he was creating. But it's the Knights Templar colors, and he was straight part of secret societies. And was Elon drinking in this picture? He's drinking the 4 Cokes. But this is where we get Santa Claus, the North Pole. This whole idea of Santa Claus in our imagery in our head comes from the Coca-Cola Company. It goes back further. Sure, people are like, yo, that's not true. You can disprove that. There was images of Santa Claus like that before. Yeah, there was, because it goes back even further. But the concept of it and the idea of the fat man with the red, it was all designed by the Coca-Cola Company for the mass consciousness. So Northwest, Kanye's kid, North. And Christmas is celebrated Saturnalia. This image I've been going through in my research for years and years, and how this is connected to massive rituals. Christmas is Saturnalia, Saturn, the hexagon. And this was at the Saturnalia party run by Kardashian and Kanye. Look at everyone in the picture. It is undeniable that everybody in this picture has been going through massive rituals on the world stage. Undeniable. Kardashian and Kanye, world stage, rituals, humiliation rituals. Elon and Grimes, world stage. They're probably the guys putting this on, this whole thing. Travis Scott, Astroworld, November 5th, which happened on Kim Kardashian's mother's birthday, November 5th, which is the day I believe that Tupac released the Illuminati album as well. Then you got Quavo of the Migos, and his nephew was assassinated on Win. Rest in peace. It's undeniable that this Saturnalia party is connected to all the rituals on the main stage this year. So Agartha is the hollow earth. This is what Helen Blavatsky talked about, the land of the advanced races, all living down here. The Vril, Hyperborea, even Epstein Island, right? Not Epstein Island, Epstein Zorro Ranch, where he was doing cloning for the elite and he wanted to put a seed everywhere. Look at Zorro Ranch. You got Hyperborea. You got that cult symbolism right there. Because they are all connected. And they want to separate all of us. But behind the scenes of the story that's being rolled out goes much deeper. Even looking into this stuff for years and years, it's still very complicated, and that's on purpose. Here's the North Pole, according to old occultists. You can see. You can see that symbolism is all over the place, all over the map. And it's all coming back to the UFO agenda. The lockdowns happen right after Storm Area 51, Storm Area 5-1, the day the Illuminati was founded on 5-1. They're pushing the alien stuff, the UFO stuff, heavily as we're going into the year of the rabbit, the bunny. The moon goddess of the moon is always depicted with a rabbit. In all Hollywood films, when you ever see an alien like E.T., you'll see a rabbit or a bunny. The first notable character to be abducted was Bugs Bunny by Marvin the Martian from Mars. We did a whole breakdown on that. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and check out the other content because we go into that stuff. It's pretty interesting. I'm going to say what's up to everybody, then we're going to get back into it. We got 700 people up in here live right now. We are streaming on my backup YouTube channel. I'll be posting on my bigger channel next month. And we are streaming for Facebook as well, which is cool. Thank you, Laura. What's up, John? What's up, Jeremy? What's up, Renee? All right, I want to get everybody to shout out where you at right now because it's wild. We got people all over the world. I'm out here in Arizona right now, and I'm just going to shout out everywhere. We got Denmark up in the building. We got Bosnia up in the building. Here's some. All right, it's going fast. Canada, Austin, Texas. Oh, dang, it's going way too fast. Stockholm, Ohio, Austin, Texas, Oregon, Florida, Winnipeg, Tennessee, Manchester, Texas, Kentucky, Tasmania, Japan, getting big in Japan, Missouri, Tucson, Australia, Minnesota, Florida, Ohio, Massachusetts. Start a cash app for Chance so we can buy him some catnip. Okay, that's my cat. So we got people all over the world. So shout out to all y'all. Much love. Atlanta, Florida, UK, Denmark, Los Angeles, Illinois, Wales, New York, Cali, love, Kentucky. Wow. Well, thank you so much for all your love. We're going to get back into the UFO agenda. If you were just tuning in right now, we'll just do a little fast recap of how we got to the alien. Elon Musk posted the Vril staff here in the corner. The Vril staff is in Call of Duty, blah, blah, blah. He has a board coming. It all goes back to a subterranean alien cult. Aliens that are underneath the ground. And Kanye posted the UFO cult of the Raelians, and he got banned. But Kanye didn't ban him until he posted this. He didn't ban him when he was saying all that crazy stuff before. No, he said a lot of crazy stuff before, but he got banned right after he posted this image. And he banned him when he had 322 subscribers. I wonder if, just hypothetical, just wondering, if Kanye's like, if Elon's like, what if he starts talking about some stuff we don't want him to talk about? Because they are homies. So the Raelian cult is a UFO cult that created Clonaid. They were in Playboy magazine with Donald Trump. Donald Trump was on this Playboy magazine, and so were the Raelians in the same issue. Freeman Fly posted that. I thought that was really, really coincidental. They created Clonaid. Clonaid is creating clones. And there's a movie, The Boys from Brazil. You can see the same logo. Looks the same. Is about cloning Hitler, pretty much. Then you got Avril Lavigne. Vril, aliens. And you got Werner Von Braun right here, who created Elon with Walt Disney. Werner Von Braun was a Nazi. And he came over here with Operation Paperclip, and he created this idea of a guy named Elon, titled Elon, to colonize Mars. This is all a movie, Disney movie that we're watching right now. Even Mickey Mouse was born on the Illuminati Day, November 18th. That's Mickey Mouse's dang birthday on the 322 day. So this is all a story. It goes even deeper into psychology, but Jaws and James Bond. James Bond was fighting pretty much for the Anglo-American establishment, and James Bond is 007. That goes back to the British Empire 007 of John Dee. The two-ball cane is 007. It's all secret society symbolism. And the bad guy in this was Jaws. And like Kanye's known to have a fake jaw, is a bad guy. And he's seen with celebrities like Mike Myers, because this is a movie script being played out. And Mike Myers at the same time this year releases his Illuminati television show, Pentaverate. So you can just see the connections of Hollywood, the storyline, and all this. I thought this was interesting of Charles. And I mean, you can just see the poses look very similar. The bloodline looks similar. They kind of look the same. But Elon Musk is releasing these Twitter files. Do you actually trust the files that he's releasing? Like, he wants you to trust him because he's going to be doing stuff to your brains with the microchips and whatnot. Exclusive: Musk Neuralink faces federal probe, employee backlash over animal tests, says Neuralink. Testing on the monkeys. It just seems like a TV show to me. How this is the poster to the TV show of what's about to happen. All this stuff starts unfolding just like a movie script. The account being suspended with 322 million followers. I mean, right before that, on November 17th, he released the 322 Skull and Bones. Right before November 18th, the 322 day of the year, Mickey Mouse's birthday, and the day the Illuminati founder died. But I think this is all leading to some sort of water ritual at the end of the day. What is this leading up to? We got Avatar, the way of the water. You can see the Avatar logos, the square and compass right here, and there's a trident at the bottom. But I'm watching the water. Even Twitter is a wave. I believe something's up, because we are also coming up on a full moon on the 8th in a few days. Tomorrow will be the darkest day for most of the world. We are definitely in the dark winter, which is pretty interesting because I know that the elites like to do things on certain dates and certain times. But we're coming up on the cold moon on December 8th at 119. You got that 911. We've been seeing this 119 ritual pop up a lot Eastern time. So I think something gonna happen. 800 people in here. Hit that like button. Please. Please. Pretty, please. Me and Chan really appreciate it. And also, right now is a perfect time to sign up for the Patreon to get exclusive content. We got exclusive content on the Patreon. We are 100% independent here. So much love to everybody. I love all y'all, and I really appreciate all your support. Much love, and God bless you.